This video focuses on the site settings and managing databases within the EnvisionManager configuration tool. Both these options appear on the main configuration window. We will start with site settings. Clicking on site settings, the first option is network. This is where the connection to the live project is defined. It will depend on the setup of the project, with 4 possible options. Serial port is used for connection to the project via a PC node. TCP is connection via Transmission Control Protocol for connecting to a single Ethernet bridge. UDP is another connection protocol and stands for User Datagram Protocol. This is for talking to multiple bridges using a broadcast system. It is not recommended that both TCP and UDP are used on the same project. However, if this is a requirement, please contact technical support for advice. Finally, we have Ethernet trunk. This allows connection to multiple Ethernet bridges via TCP. Choose the relevant connection screen and click on Connect. The application log allows the user to define which message types are kept in the log file and how long that log file is stored for. The live application log file is located from the home screen on the configuration tool by clicking Monitor System. The System Settings area contains a whole range of global settings for EnvisionManager. They are broken down into 10 categories. Polling allows the ability to change how often different parts of a project communicate with the EnvisionManager server. It is the results of the polling that trigger alerts and make the user aware of the state of the project. Emergency Test contains specific time settings for any daily emergency lighting within a project. Behavior is concerned with lamp life and how a user is informed through the sitemap. Macro defines the delay time between sending the command and the macro starting. Reports define where scheduled reports are archived once they have been created. Auto calibration is used for any sensors in the project. Regions, lines and fixtures define the colors used on screen for each of those elements wherever a sitemap is displayed. Finally, Comms Engine contains more advanced settings. To take advantage of email functionality with EnvisionManager, the relevant SMTP settings need to be defined under the SMTP server screen. This ties in with the SMTP message, which shows the default template that is sent out to users when receiving an email from the EnvisionManager server. Presence detection is a function used with our EnvisionSwitch application. For more information, see the video on EnvisionSwitch. Public holidays can be added and named accordingly. You also have a recurring option to save the need to re-enter the same dates each year. Public holidays can be selected as part of a schedule. Notifications give the ability to inform specific email recipients or groups about any faults, alarms or events that EnvisionManager collects. Firstly, the notification profile is named. Then the types of alerts collected are chosen by checking the relevant boxes. The default list is short, with only 2 options underneath each section. By selecting Configure Custom, it opens a much broader list to choose from. The final part is to select the recipients who will receive the notifications via email. Note that a recipient has to have a user login registered on the EnvisionManager configuration tool, along with their email address, to allow them to receive these notifications. Notification profiles are also used when scheduling reports. If a group of users need to have a report scheduled and sent to them, they will need to be part of a notification profile. Finally, location and time zone displays the information that was selected during the server installation process. Any change here will impact on any events that have been defined, for example, schedules. That concludes site settings. We now return to the main window. It is recommended with EnvisionManager to perform regular database maintenance, particularly in regard to backups. Also, when commissioning changes are made with a project, there will be a need to update the database. All this is managed through the Manage DBs button on the EnvisionManager configuration tool. First, we click on the Manage DBs button. On the database maintenance screen, the status of the 3 databases is shown. To back up a database, click on Backup Database. Choose the databases to be backed up and also where those backups will be stored. When restoring a database, select Restore Database. Hit Browse to locate it and follow through the prompts to complete the process. Reload and upgrade databases is used when a database has been updated in Envision Project. Having made and saved changes in EP, select the Reload button. It displays the list of functions that will be run. Select Execute, and then when all functions are complete, click on Finish. This step is vital to be able to see the changes that have been made in Envision Project. Also, if any users are logged into the EnvisionManager client, when the reload is completed, they will automatically be logged out. As you can see, the window explains that database maintenance is occurring. Finally, back in the configuration tool, Archive Database allows the ability to archive the trending and alarms databases. Depending on the amount of information stored, this may be something that is planned in periodically, for example, 6th monthly or half yearly. That concludes the video on site settings and managing databases.